Hi, welcome back to On the Volley. I'm here again outside the Shamrock Irish pub having a nice cool pint. It's again a wicked fucking day. As you know, the Shamrock Irish pub is just around the corner from the Colosseum. If you're in Rome, you have to stop by here. Anyway, let's get to it. I'm here today to talk about our game, okay, the last Glasgow derby, okay, our game away to them lot down the road at Ibrox. But before I do that, I do want to give a shout out to John from Australia, and I hope your niece and their friends are having a great time in Italy. John wrote to me, he said that his niece was in Rome yesterday. Unfortunately, I wasn't out and about. I'm out and about today. I've come out especially to do this video. So I didn't meet her, okay? And to be totally honest, let's be honest, John, yeah? I mean, you know, she's in Rome. Maybe the first time. She ain't gonna come and want to talk to an old fogey like me about football, you know what I mean? So I just hope she had a great time. No, they're in Pompeii today. I don't know where else they're going, but I really do hope they love it out here. I'm pretty sure they will. Anyway, let's get back to it. So, you know, we'd already lost them twice, yeah? But even so, the game was a dead rubber. I mean, let's be honest, yeah? I didn't feel, maybe it's just me. I know it's a derby. I know we lost them twice. You know, we always want to beat them. It's just for the pleasure and pride of beating them. But, you know, we won the league. All right, you know, we're looking forward to the Scottish FA Cup final for our treble opportunity. So this game really didn't mean that much to us. Yes, there's a pride. Yes, it's a Glasgow derby. Yes, we want to beat them every time. But like I've said before, the league is done. The gap is massive. You know, where was the incentive? And, you know, Rodgers rang some changes in, you know, brought in some fringe players. Ralston had a rare start, okay? And to be totally honest, I wouldn't have had a problem if Rodgers had put the B team out to play against them. Do you know what I mean? Just to give the B team a taste of a Glasgow derby, yeah? A taste of what it's like to feel that atmosphere. You know, yeah, I mean, it's wishful thinking, but he could have done it. He could have done it. I mean, it made absolutely no difference to us whatsoever, really. Now, I know that comment might be a little bit controversial for some Celtic fans. They might be saying, what the fuck are you talking about, Shah? You know, it's like, it's a Glasgow derby. We want to beat them every time. We hate losing to them. It's about the pride. I understand that. I do understand that completely, 100%. But the bottom line is, again, I can't repeat this enough. This is just my opinion. The game had no consequence whatsoever on the title. So, you know, I put myself in the players' shoes. Yeah, you want to beat them, but, you know, we've dominated. Okay, we are the team in Scotland and have been now for so long that, you know, losing to them once in a while doesn't make a difference, really. You know, when you look at the end result, when you look at the trophies, so, and that's the most important thing. Now, I know for them lot down the road, beating us twice, okay, they want to beat us again. That has made their season. That's given them some joy. And to be totally honest, they've suffered. They've suffered a lot. So, a little bit of joy for them, I can understand that. Okay, and they probably wanted it more, if you like, than us. I don't know. But what I will say is this, yeah? Since Barry Ferguson has come in, he has made a massive difference to the way they play. They have improved, I've said that. And to be totally honest, I think that's a good thing for Scottish football, because it should make next season interesting. look, you know, the end result was a 1-1 draw. They came off. They started the game, okay, with the intention to attack us. They were playing at home, so they had home advantage. We had, I think it was what, about 2,000 supporters now that we're allowed to have supporters come in. First opportunity they had, okay, a header by Balogun. Since Salsa wasn't anywhere near it, it hit the top of the crossbar and went out. They scored a goal, which was deemed offside. Raskin with a header, but one of them lot, okay, was offside. It'd gone to VAR, offside. Goal was cancelled. They'd had another shot, deflected of one of our players, I believe, okay, and it looped over, looked as if it was going in, but I've got to say something. What a save by Sinisalo, yeah, he just tipped it over the bar. 1-0, okay, fair enough. I'd say that the first half, you know, I'd give to them. But you've got to look at the goal they scored, yeah? Because I just thought to myself, fucking hell, man. You know, we're on the attack. Ball gets put through to Adamida. He's clear through. He's faster than their defender. Runs at the right time, okay. Boom, he's in there. Him against the keeper. Now, I saw the replay. And Adam Eder did everything right, yeah. He just tried to just lob the ball over the keeper. And the keeper managed to save it with his shoulder, I think it was, yeah. He just hit him, boom, and off. And from there, they go straight on the attack. Bam. Next thing you know, 1-0 to them. And I'm thinking, fuck, you know, end-to-end stuff. And I've got to say this. It was end-to-end stuff, but the first half I definitely give to them lot down the road. I've got to keep it real, you know. I can't look at this through green-tinted glasses. They had the opportunities. Yeah, 1-0, okay, fine. Then, that man again, Adamida, he made up for his mistake. You know, the ball comes, Maida, okay, runs down the line. He just pushed the ball a little bit too far. Okay, one of their defenders kicks it out. Maida, though, carried on running, so it hits him, goes back, and Adamida latches onto it, turns, shot, a deflection of the bottom of the arm of one of their defenders, bam, 1-1. Now, it did go to VAR, okay, there was a suspicion of offside or something, I don't know, but it was given, so 1-1. Now, we had a chance at the last minute, okay, to win that game. Great ball through to Dyson Maida. He's clear. Dyson Maida is clear. He goes, the keeper comes out, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, maybe he's just going to try and lob the keeper. Maybe he's just going to curl it round him. Maybe he's going to just look to pass it across. He tried to take the keeper on. The keeper come out. Props to the keeper. He saved it. The referee blows the whistle. 1-1. And I'm happy with that. You know, we didn't lose. So, you know, this season they've won 2, drawn 1. They're happy with that. But we pick up the trophy. So, you know, what do we prefer? Definitely the trophy. And the fucking massive gap that there is between us. Look, that's it. You know, that's it on the derby. I don't have a lot more to say. And yet, I just want to just talk about one other thing. And I've been doing this recently. You know, I hate talking about transfers at this early stage because of the fact that it's all, you know, rumours and speculation. But like I've said, I'm pretty sure we're going to lose some players. And, you know, there's already rumours of Leeds United who got promoted from the Championship to the Premier League, okay? And this, I can believe, because they're going to want to strengthen their team. Because they know they need to strengthen their team to go into the Premier League. And, I don't know what their spending budget is, their spending power is, but they're definitely going to do what Celtic do, which is look for bargains with great potential. Now, obviously, they probably got a bit more to spend. Oh, here he is. Here's fucking owner. This is not the first time he's done that. He's a nutter. Anyway, he's put me right fucking off now. Their budget is obviously a lot more than Celtic's budget, when it comes to spending and buying players. Rumour has it they're looking at 3 of our players, and that's Kun, Carter Vickers, and Dyson Maeda. And to be totally honest, if I was Leeds, I'll be looking at them as well. So, although it's very early days, and again, it's rumours and speculation, I wouldn't be surprised if Leeds United, does get at least 1 or 2 of them. And again, it depends on how much they're willing to spend. We are a selling club, we know that, we look at making a profit and we invest well. Our recruitment team, I believe, is second to none. And I put it on par with Bodo Glimt, is probably similar to Celtic. And I mean, you look at how Bodo Glimt have done in Europe, they're in the semi-finals. It's the first time a Norwegian team in the semi-finals of a European Cup competition, the Europa League Cup, Before that, I think it was 2020, 2021, Rosenborg got to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And I'm surprised at Ange Postecoglou at Spurs, why didn't he do the same thing, which has worked well for him in the past. Anyway, look, I'm diverging. I don't want to talk about all that stuff. It's not really, like I've said, I'm just going to reiterate, prepare yourselves. We are going to lose some players, I'm pretty sure we're going to have teams knocking on our doors, trying to buy our best players, Carter Vickers, Kuhn, Dyson Maeda, Atata. I wouldn't be surprised, maybe Jota will be there for another season or 2, because sooner or later, I think someone will come in for Jota. Yes, he had his problems, he wasn't being played in Saudi Arabia. Rennes, apparently, he wasn't up to the level. I don't know how many games he played. I didn't go and fact check it, I'm not too worried about that. All I know is they wouldn't have sold him if he was doing well. And like I've said before, rumour has it that Kyogo is not wanted at Rennes and he's going to be sold. Now, rumour has it that he may come back to us. But then again, I've said this before, if I was a championship team, if I was one of the lower league, Premier League teams, I'd definitely fucking go in for Jota. You just have to know how to play that guy, because that guy was fantastic. He runs off the back of the defender's shoulder, boys fast, and he scores goals. And I couldn't understand why no one went for him before. Look, there's going to be a lot of movements this season. I'm looking forward to see, I'm looking forward to see, who we bring in. And I hope that, we keep the core of our best players. But hey, who knows what the board's going to do? Who knows what they have in their mind? Am I worried? No, not too much. But I will say this, I think next season, them lot down the road may well give us a bit more competition, because they are improving. I wouldn't underestimate them. We just have to keep doing what we're doing and we'll be fine. Anyway, look, that's it from me. Shah. I'm out.